Hello, welcome again to Bodywise Bodywork discussion on happiness. I'm so glad you're joining me today. And today's conversation is about the happiness con. I've been listening to YouTube videos of a well-known hypnotherapist from Great Britain. Her name is Marissa Peer. And it's really fascinating that she talks about what it is in our lives that determine and dictate what happens to us. So I've got some really great examples. She says, what we think is what we tell ourselves that we want. And when we think a thought, our mind actually begins creating that result. So here's her great example, and you can just imagine hearing her tell this story with her British accent, right? She says, if every morning when you drive to work, you say things like, oh, this commute is killing me. Oh, the traffic is murder. Oh, my job is terrible. I can't stand the people I work with, right? When you tell yourself that over and over again, at some point, something will happen, something will change, and it will create that those things that you're thinking. So be careful what you think. And she gives this great demonstration of someone holding their arm up, and she says, repeat after me, you know, my job is killing me, the commute is terrible. And then she presses their arm and their arm goes down, and this is a big, strong guy. And then she says, okay, change what you're saying. I love my job. I'm very grateful to have my job. And then she uses two hands to try to press his arm down, and it doesn't go down. So this is super powerful. When we have thoughts like, oh, this is murder, oh, this is killing me, we actually set in motion our mind believing that that's what we want, and so then we create that outcome. So imagine how it would be different to say, oh, I'm grateful for my job. I'm so happy I'm employed. The people that I work with are not the greatest, but I choose to stay in that job. And this is the important aspect that she recommends that we integrate into the kinds of thoughts that we have. And that is choosing what we're doing. And it's really phenomenal. So in my example this morning about the con, right, the happiness con, what will change or what will prevent you from being happy? And it is the con of your own thoughts that are creating your mind working toward that outcome. So if you say things like, oh, my family won't like me if I'm happy, or if you hear the feedback of a friend saying, why are you so darn happy? Why would you want to be happy, right? That begins to change your mind's focus and what it creates for you. And when you spend time with people who are not happy, their complaining, their pessimism, their skeptical point of view will rub off on you, and it will create those same kinds of thoughts in your own mind. And then your mind finds all the things to support why you're not happy. You may be watching the news, which is certainly not a happy occasion. You may be complaining. You may be talking badly about other people. And all of these things are undermining our happiness. And that is the biggest con. It is the thoughts that you think that prevent you from experiencing deep, profound happiness. So notice what thoughts you're thinking. Change those thoughts. I've tried it, and it's really incredible. I've changed just a few words in some of the thoughts that I've had and shifted it to creating the phrase, I choose to do this, and I have been much happier and much more joyful in doing those things. So until next time, I encourage you to change your thoughts so that your mind follows a new pattern so you can embrace happiness. Think head-wise, feel heart-wise, and move body-wise.